You are 27. You are standing in a mall. The shoes cost $220. You make $42,000 a year. You tell yourself you've earned it. The salesman nods. The mirror agrees. Your credit card agrees too for about 3 seconds. Then you swipe and something leaves with the money. Not the money itself, something bigger. You don't notice it yet. Most people think poor people spend money on cheap things. Cheap food, cheap clothes, cheap apartments. They're wrong. The most expensive thing poor people buy is status. And the strange part is, almost nobody realizes they're buying it. You are 19. Your first paycheck arrives. It's not much, but it feels like freedom. That afternoon, your friends invite you out. Someone buys designer sneakers. Someone buys the newest phone. Someone posts photos online. You look around. Nobody says it directly, but the message is clear. Successful people look successful. You go home, you open your laptop. 2 tabs appear. One says savings account. The other says buy now, pay later. You choose the second one. Most people do. Not because they're stupid, because status feels good. For a moment, that's the trap. Status gives an immediate reward. Wealth gives a delayed reward. The human brain prefers immediate rewards every time. That's why people struggle. Not because they don't understand money, because they understand emotions better than math. At 23, you upgrade your phone. The old one works perfectly. The new one costs $1,200. You tell yourself it's an investment, a tool, a necessity. 6 months later, another model comes out. Suddenly, your investment feels old. Status has an expiration date. Wealth doesn't. That's the difference. A wealthy person buys assets. A status seeker buys approval. One grows, the other disappears. You don't notice it happening. Nobody does. It's slow. A nicer car, a bigger apartment, a luxury watch, designer clothes, expensive dinners. None of these purchases seem dangerous alone, but together they become a lifestyle, and lifestyles are expensive to maintain. Much more expensive than people think. Imagine 2 people, both earn the same salary. The first person buys things that impress strangers. The second person buys freedom. 10 years later, one has memories of purchases, the other has options. Options are invisible. That's why people underestimate them. Nobody sees the emergency fund. Nobody sees the investment account. Nobody sees the paid-off debt, but everyone sees the car. So people buy the car and ignore everything else. A strange thing happens when you stop chasing status. At first, people think you're struggling. They feel sorry for you. They wonder why you haven't upgraded, why you still drive that car, why you still wear those clothes. Then years pass. The same people begin asking questions. How did you buy that house? How did you leave that job? How did you build that portfolio? The answer usually isn't complicated. You stopped buying things designed to impress people who weren't paying your bills. That's all. The world tells you wealth looks expensive. In reality, wealth often looks boring. The millionaire next door rarely looks like a millionaire. The person drowning in debt often looks successful. Appearances are cheap. Freedom is expensive. And freedom is usually purchased one invisible decision at a time. One less upgrade, one less payment, one less attempt to impress strangers. The most expensive thing poor people buy isn't a phone or a car or a watch. It's the belief that looking rich is the same as being rich. That belief costs millions, not overnight, over decades. One decision at a time, one purchase at a time, one swipe at a time. And by the time most people realize what they've bought, the receipt is already years long. So the next time you're about to spend money, ask yourself one question. Are you buying value or are you buying permission? Because the answer to that question might change your entire financial future.